Shaman of the North, colliery mystic, working class spirit guide and bard from the Labour Club, minding seams of truth from the astral coalface, working and claiming for a higher awareness, striking for improved human conditions, signed off for a week with shamanic depression, voicing the workers' protest. Oh, I'll be back. I need a week off. I think in black and white, but I dream in colour. I speak pictures of sound, and I write in visions. I hear the silence underneath the noise, and I feel what isn't there. I look back to see forward, and I turn inward to face the outside. Shaman of the North, thank you very much. There's more. There we go. Anything that can be understood is meaningless, just as anything with meaning has no value. Anything of value has no importance, like a clock that belongs to someone who is dying. Maestro. Sorry, oh, right. Here we go. I think in black and white. I've done that one, hold on. Wait. This is a flawless performance.
Seamless. Evidently.
Watch. Pay attention, keep up. I am calling to you from the end of a civilization. My future will be your history, as my history is your future. Will you learn from your inheritance to take greater care with your legacy? Or choose the safety of ignorance, like the bind feeding the mind? The truth is what we choose to believe. It's a self-fulfilling fallacy. We are caught up in an optional delusion. Reality is only what we see when our eyes are closed. We build our truths to fit around the things we are afraid of, and we want to believe there is nothing to fear, that fear itself lets us believe what we can't prove, and this relieves the burgeoning uncertainty of being, the terminal unease. How do we? There we go. These are my delusions. This is my truth. My story will be told by those who weren't around to hear it. History will only be a version of it, or a version to it. We are standing on the shoulders of midgets. The earth that we inherited is mortgaged to the heavens. So I say this, to those who are about to buy, don't fear the repossession. Shoot the messenger if you must. But hear the message. I'm only just getting wound up. Shaman of the North.
God bless him.
Industrial soothsayer.
God bless him.
Proletarian sky pilot.
God bless him. I'm proletarian sky pilot. That's bloody... You can't say that.
It's easy for you to say.
Unlike you.
Shaman of the North.
Proletarian sky pilot. That's very gay.
Hi.
Say that. Not in these days.
Shaman of the North. Hi, Vizard. Anytime you're ready. Alright. How do we?
Okay.
Wait, hold on. No.
No.
Next track.
Next step.
Not yet. Have a minute.
You're such a teacher.
Perspective depends on the viewpoint. If that were not so, the person at the back of the picture would find the lines come together as they get closer to him. Even a fool knows this is not so. Two men standing on opposite riverbanks argue over whether the river flows from the left or from the right, while the man standing on the bridge has a clear view down to the horizon. He's only certain that the river flows forward, not back. But the man watching the waters returning to the ocean would disagree. Shoot.
You shot. No.
That's good.
It's like Grandma's the
The river flows in a circle, and the current is eternal. Lives begin and end, the wheel revolves and the great cycle is repeated, setting motion to the mill of the black monks, which is the engine at the centre of the infinite machine. In the mill the wheels turn, like a driving force pressing on. Seasons come around again, but each day is lost forever. The mill provides the daily bread to feed the people and keep them all a meal away from anarchy, with the promise of more and the threat of even less. It distills the malt, refines the fuel, weaves luxury fabrics and spins the tales to grease the wheels of the machine and ease the fiction. In the mill the wheels turn, generating a product. The keepers of the order keep this process in order. For their bread and ale the people have to worship in the temple, praying for ideals at the altar of a golden idol. Faith can be exchanged for words. It is a blessing and a curse, like salt water. Drink deep and let the madness quench your raging thirst. In the mill the wheels turn and production continues. The proceeds make the world go round, raising some up, treading others down. The followers are blinded by their objects of devotion. Many have lost sight of what they're looking for along the way. The high priests of the temple will guide them through the darkness. They in turn are given orders by the order of the black monks. In the mill the wheels turn, crushing spirits and grinding down those who would dare to be free of the system. The mill produces paper, which makes chains to hold the people down. The stuff that reams are made of holds the millstones round their necks. Pages of history, current affairs, laws and scores and the spoils of wars, deeds and declarations and the boundaries of nations. The knowledge of the world is bound by storytellers, and those who make the paper control what is written. In the mill the wheels turn with the force of wind and water. When this force is channeled it gives power that has no limits. Be aware of who controls the mill, because the world revolves around it, and in turn the sun, the moon and stars like gears in a cosmic clock. The priests of time strike chronologically in this procession, but every revolution is an ending and a new beginning. So out with the soul and in with the new world order, now pay later. The river flows in a circle, and the current is eternal. Shaman of the North.